Welcome to Bayswater Oval for the biggest day on the EFNL calendar. Premier Division Grand Final Day is finally here. We're kicking things off with the Under 19.5 Grand Final between Blackburn and Berwick. The Panthers looking to complete the three-peat in the 19's, and the Wickers looking for their first ever EFNL Premiership. All the action from this massive Under 19.5 contest being brought to you live across YouTube and Facebook. I'm Josh Ward, joined this morning in the call chair by Blake Tennant. Blake, it's our first game calling together, and we couldn't have picked a bigger occasion than kicking things off in the on the biggest day on the EFNL calendar.
Yes, you said it really well there, Josh, and what a day it is. How good's this week been? You know, I think we talk about the biggest day in the Eastern Football Netball League calendar. Well, it is. The weather is perfect. Conditions is just what you want. The ground is in terrific form. Josh, it's been an absolute privilege. We've waited a long time for this, but we finally got there, and as Blackburn now come off to start proceedings and they are off on the ground. Josh, I just want to talk through a couple of things before we start proceedings in a quick sec. So for Blackburn, the leading goal kicker is Aaron Curran. He leads for Blackburn today with 31 goals. We expect to see him kind of thing in the action sort of thing today. Yeah,
he's one of many options up in that forward line. You've also got the likes of James Roach, who's kicked the 15 goals, Jack Brisbane as well. I believe it was 3 in that second semi-final win for Blackburn a couple of weeks ago against Berwick as well that he kicked. Kobe Cook, he's one of many Oakley Chargers listed players, and he's kicked the 17 goals in I think 11 or 13 games this season. So they've got plenty of options, but equally Berwick also have quite a few options, don't they, Blake?
They do. You know, they've got Sam Woodward, who's kicked 35 goals. He's the leading goal kicker for the whole league. So that's a pretty good standpoint to have the best players on the ground at the moment as we stand. So it's going to be really interesting. Some of these players as well from Blackburn, I think last year maybe they lost in the Under-17 Premier Grand Final. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. So some of these are fresh places coming in, and you know they're playing off in another Grand Final, which is huge. So looking forward to that as well. And just a couple of players as well. Raiden Bergman as well. He's had 9 times in the best. Expect to see him. Yeah. Harrison Best 11 times in the best. So number 42 there for Berwick. He's probably had the standout game for that, that's for sure. Another one for Blackburn, Patrick Downey, he's had 8 times for Blackburn in the best. So a couple of big ones there that we should be seeing today coming in. So.
Yeah, and I'll just ramble off a couple of the players that have a bit of Coates Talent League experience. As I mentioned, Blackburn, there's a whole host of players that have played at the Coates Talent League level, whether that be last year or this year. Look at Quinton Parry, Kobe Cook, Harrison Eels, who comes back from Coates Talent League duties with Oakley Chargers. Sam Rogers played a game with the Chargers last year. Declan Riley, Jarrah Salmon and Harry Evans as well has that experience. Kobe Cook as well, I'll add, has played 3 senior games. So he's done a bit of everything this year for Berwick. There's plenty of players that have played with either the Dandenong Stingrays or the Gippsland Power. Kane Hurst has played a little bit of Dandenong Stingrays football this year. Harrison Canning with the Gippsland Power, and Bergman, as you mentioned, he's been consistent and has played a bit of footy with the Dandenong Stingrays this year. And Canning as well, alongside Harrison Best and Braden Bowden, they've played a bit of senior footy as well. So there's plenty of talent on show. As out come the Wickers for what is a momentous occasion for them, their first ever EFNL Grand Final. I think their reserves got pretty close last year. They were close this year. Their 19's also got pretty close last year and played finals. Their seniors, obviously, they're building something over the last couple of years since coming into the EFNL. But it's great to see the Wickers running out on this big day. It
is, and you know, obviously you touch on about your 19's coming through the ranks, and of course your reserves, but also the seniors, and just seeing the growth that Berwick have had to get to this point, you know, making a 19's Grand Final. They haven't really, you know, obviously they've come from the outer east about 2 years ago from now, so they've had a bit of experience there, and I'm looking forward to seeing how Berwick can go, especially with the seniors. I know it wasn't their year that they planned on having, but it's great to see the 19's making it into today's decider. So, but yeah, and Josh, I just want to ask quickly, before we, of course, go into to this game. How were you last night? Mag, how were you?
Our media manager is telling us to hurry up, but I want to take as long as possible
Just
about
give
this.
us
My voice
15
is
seconds. 15 seconds.
my voice is somehow still intact after that magnificent Carlton victory, but. Because literally at the final zone, I thought my voice would be dead, but it's still alive, it's still kicking today, and I didn't need to get even more pumped up than for this big occasion, for Premier Division Grand Final Day. It is such a momentous occasion in the EFNL, and I was already excited. Now I'm extra excited, and I'm sure the national anthem will get me even more excited. It's a magnificent occasion, which we'll touch on shortly, but a lot of these Berwick kids as well, they've played. They were playing under 17s last year, and for some of them, they were part of a 17s premiership in the AFL Southeast last year for them. So they know how to win on the big stage. Obviously, it's juniors, and this is a somewhat senior premiership, but they know how to do it on the biggest occasion, and are coming off a 50-point win, so that will give them great confidence.
I think who was that opponent again in that 50-point?
Park Orchards.
Yeah, Park Orchards, who again made the grand final last year against Blackburn. So that's big for them. You know, they're going to come in with a whole range of different confidence and all that. And I think I saw a young fellow as well from Berwick who unfortunately did his shoulder by the looks of it. So you don't like those stories. No. These players play the game to have fun with mates, but unfortunately there's going to be a hard luck story and all that. As players now go for photo time.
It's always the best time, photo time.
Can I just say, Josh, the national anthem. I want to just talk about it. It's just, I was there last night, and just seeing all the crowd and all that last night was just tremendous. And it just gives you goosebumps every time you want to, talk about the national anthem and how special it is. Just hearing that crowd. I know it won't be the biggest crowd as what we'll be seeing in about maybe 5 hours time. So it's going to be an interesting thing. But what would you be going through as a player right now, though?
You'd be going through all the emotions. I'm not an expert because I've only played in one junior grand final. That was 12 years ago in under 11s, but I think they'll be even more excited, and we'll get more of an adrenaline rush when the national anthem is being sung, or after the national anthem, as teams move into position. And we will cross shortly to our Master of Ceremonies, John O'Venn, and we will cross to him now.
The Eastern Football Netball League. Welcome to Bayswater Oval for today's Eastland Premier Division Under 19.5 Grand Final. We begin today by acknowledging the traditional custodians of the land on which we gather and pay our respect to their elders, past and present. We extend that respect to Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people here today. Congratulations and best of luck to both competing sides in today's decider. The officials for today's game in the field: Spencer Storing, Oliver Taylor and Max Worthy. On the boundary is Riley Wood and Mason Porter. The young goals, Patrick Wasey and Liam Koenig. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please be upstanding for the Australian National Anthem?
is what we play footy for, the national anthem. How good is that?
I've never seen a more pumped up man than you, Blake.
It's just such a great thing in this sport that we like play footy for.
Tingling.
And the national anthem on the grandest stage in them all, it's just it's amazing. So
just noticing a couple of the Berwick boys, they enjoyed being on the screen too as well. There's teams that got moving into their final huddles for this massive game. I'll go for a tip for you, Blake. Yep. Who are you backing in here?
I think you're going to go Blackburn. They've of course done it of course, they had the first ticket to the grand final today. So, and I think they'll be favourites coming in today. Of course, Berwick have played. I think they played all 4 weeks coming into today's decider. So, I'm going to go Blackburn here, probably by about 14 points here.
I'm going to go the other way. I'm going to go Berwick. I like what they're doing, and a 50-point win that gives them great confidence. And I feel like their 2 games against Blackburn this year, they met earlier in the season at Moreton Park, and that was a pretty tight contest. I think that was the 31-52, only kicked the 4 goals on the day. In the second semi-final, they got pretty close, and it was just the third quarter where they were able to run over the top Blackburn, or the second half a bit. I'm going to back the Wickers in. I'm going to say they're going to win by 5 points. You can see the amazing drone shot out here at Bayswater Oval. It's been magnificent throughout this final series across all 5 divisions grand finals as teams are starting to move into position, Blake. And
also the crowd is starting to heat up a bit. I expect to see come about maybe 1:30, 1 o'clock to see this whole place full of people. So
it'll be big, especially we all know how the Red Jackets always like to come in their numbers. They'll definitely come in their numbers before the reserves grand final, which of course Blackburn are playing in again. It's quite remarkable what. Go on, Blake.
They have to be the biggest fan base.
They have to. Yeah. It's quite remarkable what they've been able to do once again. The reserves in another grand final. The 19's is their 5th consecutive grand final. They've been in it since 2017. There's Blake Tennant to get us underway in the under 19.5 grand final.
Here we go. Blackburn and Berwick for the Premier 19's grand final. At Bayswater Oval here, and a little skirmish to start things off, and we'll get a stoppage early. So here we go. The grand final going in the records, Declan Riley, 7 times in the best this year, so expect to see him play a lot of games today for Blackburn, and of course the big stage as an intercept mark comes in and plays on immediately, kicks down the wing down at Bayswater, couldn't mark there. And a big strong tackle there, good start there. That's what you want there. You want a good start and a good strong tackle early, Josh.
That gives you plenty of confidence, that tackle there, Blake. It's what that man would have wanted.
Both ruckmen going at it here. And trying to get the ball as Blackburn out here. They get a kick, good strong kick here. Who's going to fly? Great mark taken there. Again, that was a great mark. That was by Brisbane. So Jack Brisbane sidesteps, the candy shop's open early, big strong kick here. Who's going to get there out the back? And it's going to be through from behind. So there's the first sign of proceedings for Blackburn. Geez, that wing there was really good there by Brisbane there, Josh.
That was brilliant play from Jack Brisbane as Blackburn, they're 1 behind after a minute played here as in come the Wickers to the far side they go. The strong hands there, really good mark by James Roach. On the far side out here at Bayswater Oval, he'll look to relaunch inside 50, go to the top of the goal scorer, out the back. And here's an early chance for Blackburn to get the first goal on the board, and it's going to come through Lachlan Warsam, who's only in the early stages. He's looked pretty lively. He's kicked the 8 goals this year, and this is pretty close in, but from a very, very cute angle as he comes in now. Goes the drop punt and has no issues. Blackburn have the first on the board in this under 19.5 grand final. 1-1-7. Berwick get to score after 2 minutes.
I just have to say as well, just that nice little swing and ball movement there. And, you know, they're using the outside lanes really well here, Blackburn. And, you know, for Berwick, they've just got to keep up with them because at the moment they're just spreading the ball a bit more. They're changing lanes and too much space for Warsham there. So that's his 9th goal this year. So he'll be pretty wrapped with himself there. He's been a pretty good pickup this year for Blackburn, and he's doing some pretty good things. So anyway, the umpire says he's not going to wait for anyone. He's just going to ball up here. Good chain of kicks there. Gets it down inside the wing here of Bayswater Oval. And this will go out of bounds on the Blackburn dugout here as well. So we're about 2 minutes played here in the 19's decider. Blackburn lead early. So O'Reilly gets a hit out there. Good strong tackle there by, again, by Berwick. That was by Bergman. Joshua, that was. So and they're locking it in the wickets here. If they can try and get it out inside their 450, it will be actually very good for them to try and get the early grand final nerves off them. Good handball there. Kicks around on the wing now. Bayswater again. Oh no, the nerves are just kicking in. Blackburn out again. Brisbane kicks it to goal. Held this bounce. It's going to be a race. And it's going to be for a behind. Geez, Jack Brisbane is starting this game on fire. How good's Brisbane? He's on fire. 1-2-8 Blackburn to Berwick, yet to score.
That's going to be Riak Andrew with this kick in. He's one of a few that has Coates Talent League experience with Dandenong Stingrays. He's a bit befuddled in terms of options. He'll go to this broadcast side wing. Parked underneath this, the Blackburn man in Joel Carter. Took the mark. Will reload inside 50. Drops short. Berwick have the numbers on the ground, and that was Kane Hurst.
Just a quick one, Josh. I just want to go through the grand final umpires. So Spencer Story, Max Murphy and Oliver Taylor down the field, and the boundary Riley Wood and Mason Potter with goal, Patrick Wasty and Liam Koenig. As
Berwick are able to clear their defensive lines, picking it up the ground there is Lachlan Hollis. They're at centre half forward now, the Wickers in a one-on-one. Will the Berwick man win out? He did well. He dragged it in though. I think that was Woodward. Was he pushed in the back? Umpire will call for this ball. So the first foray forward, and that was Mitch Ferguson. They did a really good job to lock the ball in as ball is tossed back up. The Berwick ruckman, one out. It's Blackburn though with the clearance. Sam Rogers, look out for him. He's a very talented player. That kick is not that great though, and it's Redwell with the kick inside 50. It'll be Harrison Canning. Umpire called play on. It was touch off the boot. Berwick have the numbers on the ground, doing really well there on hands and knees was Joel Carter. Ball will be called back.
Berwick free kick.
It might have been a throw. So this is a massive opportunity, Blake, for Berwick to just calm their nerves and potentially get the first goal on the board.
It is indeed. So it's going to go to Lachlan Hollis here. So he's had
5 goals this year.
5 goals this year, but we could make it 6. So
this is a good opportunity for him.
So Lockie Hollis, can he calm down the nerves here for Berwick? He's taking his time, of course. He needs to. So Lockie Hollis lines up. Kick. It's on its way. It's there. No. Oh, it is there. It's a goal. Yeah, beauty. It's a goal. The Wickers get their first goal of the Division Premier Grand Final in the 19.5. It's Blackburn 1-2-8 to Berwick 1-6. Oh, I thought that was touched for a second, so that's why I was a bit hesitant there. But the goal umpire proved me wrong. So that's a goal there for Berwick, their first for the day. And Lachlan Hollis kicks the first there for the Wickers.
It's a great goal there.
Good
from
start.
just on the paint of 50.
Just get the nerves right too, Josh. So.
And as we go back up in the middle, it's Berwick that'll win out this clearance, although Joel Carter bumped off the ball, still managed to get a handball away. Umpire will call for it once again as there's a bit of fire early on.
Yeah.
Bit of nerves being released early on, Blake, as the ball tossed back up. Riley got a decent leap, couldn't get the tap down though. It's Berwick fumbling around, and there's going to be a push free kick that goes in the direction of Joel Carter, who's had a really good start to this contest in midfield. Got a man on short, just reaches him. That was Jarvis Salmon. Another one who's played Oakley Chargers this year, goes short to Connor Riley. He's a true centre wing. Right in front of the Berwick man, who's pretty eager to get back on. Big pack of plays. Blackburn have the numbers on the ground. It's Brisbane that evades one, takes another bounce, gets the handball away. Here's a chance for Blackburn. Second! That is brilliant play from Jack Brisbane. And on the receiving end, it's Harrison Eels. Blackburn 2-2-14. Berwick 1 straight 6 after 7 minutes of play here in this first quarter.
Yes, again, Brisbane, he's starting the house on fire early stages of this game. So Harrison Eels kicks the goal there for Blackburn, and boy, oh boy, this is a great start for the Red and Blacks here early on. Can they keep this going? They're just getting that change of spread early and using the ground of Bayswater really well here. The runners are moving forward, which is what you want to see, and it's going to be a very hard for the Wickers to get home here. The Space Blackburn gets the hit out here early, and it's going to be a hole going to the Wickers here. Plays on immediately, and it's going to bounce inside the Bayswater. 450 for Berwick here. Get a handball there, nice little spoil there. Chain of handballs going early for the Wickers here. Berwick, that is. And they get the kick going forward here. Who's going to fly? Couldn't mark there. Blackburn got all the numbers early. That was a handball there. That was to Salmon. And the Blackburn, they're out here if they could get this going forward. Big, strong kick here. It's a one-on-one. And well done by the Berwick. There, well done. That was by Andrew. Well done, young fella. Gets a good kick there to Best. He's been the best player for 11 times this year. A short kick here. Blackburn get there with Bergman. Plays on immediately. Berwick on the chain of handballs, using the ground really well now, which Blackburn have been doing early stages. Who's going to fly early? Berwick have got all the numbers forward. That was a good handball there by Lucas. Lucas again getting involved, gets a strong tackle there, and it's going to be a ball up. Geez, all the stars from Berwick, but how good was Andrew there from Berwick there? Exceptional, well done there by the young man to intercept that ball and also give it to Harrison Best, who's been the best 11 times.
That was brilliant play from the Wickers as it's still locked in their forward 50. They'll get this ball tossed back up once again as they win the hit out only in the direction of Connor Riley. Got a handball away. Out the back looking for Harrison Eels. They'll clear their defensive lines, the Burners, and the strong hands there, Joel Carter. In fact, that was, I think, Kobe Cook. That goes down the line. Andrew in on one-on-one. James Roach did really well this time around. Berwick have the numbers in the foot race out the back. There's a number 25, I think, for Berwick as Andrew gets hands on this ball. Will he be pinged? No, he won't. Blackburn still take advantage, and they'll get the shot on goal here. It's there! The Burners are hot out here at Bayswater Oval, and they get their third on the board. I'm not too sure who that goal was to.
Number 7, I think.
I think it might be Harrison Eels again.
Yep.
It's Blackburn 3-2-20. Berwick 1 straight 6 after 10.5 minutes here in this first quarter.
Well, you know, in this game, what I've seen early is Blackburn are just using the ball a bit better.
Yeah.
They get more space. Where Berwick, for a minute there, they looked really good. But apart from that, Blackburn have just been spreading the ball a bit better, trying to find numbers early to the ball. And Harrison Eels, what a start he's had to the game. He's kicked 2 goals in this decider here. As a new ruckman for Blackburn emerges with Hugh Bailey there. And Blackburn getting it forward as a been great kick and a great lead there. And a great lead there. That was by Sam Rogers, who you said, Wardy.
Yeah, he's an exciting prospect.
Yep.
I've seen him play a couple of times this year in the 19s, and he can, this was obviously early on in the season. He can shrug off a tackler with ease and is a handy forward option. So
Sam Rogers, the man Josh Ward has high potential for. Lines up. He's straight on line here. Sam Rogers lines up. The crowd will tell us, but it's going to go through for a behind. So it moves the score to Blackburn, who are the fast starting team. 3-3-21 to Berwick, 1 straight 6. We're 11 minutes and 45 seconds into this 19.5 Premier Grand Final.
Need to stem the bleeding sometime soon, Berwick, but they won't here. That was not a great kick in. And on the receiving end there, I think that might be
our man Brisbane.
Here's Jack Brisbane. What a start to this game he's had, and yet he still hasn't kicked a goal. He set up a couple of goals, but This is his chance to get...
Maybe it's time for him to, you know, get a score on the board because he's been doing all the hard yards. So
he deserves a goal here. This would be the perfect start if you're a Blackburn fan, as Brisbane comes in. Slow, deliberate approach initially, but on the runway now. He loves it. Jack Brisbane with a deserved first goal. Blackburn have their fourth. 4-3-27. Berwick one straight 6 after 12.5 minutes here in this first quarter. This is danger signs already for the Wickers, Blake.
It is indeed. You know, I've said this the whole time. They're just not spreading numbers. Blackburn just getting way too much space in their forward 50. And we're nearly about 13 minutes going, and what a start for the Burners here. Like I said, Josh, the crowd will just tell us if there's a goal or not. They're just travelling forces, these Blackburn supporters, with their red jackets as they famously wear. So Hugh Bailey gets a hit out there, wearing the long socks. Love to see that. Chain of handball. And again, Blackburn moving forward here. And that is by Patrick Downey, who we expect to see a lot this game. Snap around the corner, that was by Curran! Aaron Curran, he's kicked 31 goals this year, make that 32. And geez, he is a superstar, Curran. He's kicked 32 goals this year now. Boy, this is getting ugly for Berwick.
Oh, this is bad. This is not looking good for the Wickers. 5-3-33 to just the one goal. Who knows? Maybe the Mountain Highway, I think it's the Mountain Highway end. Yes, it's the Mountain Highway end of the ground. That's that could be the scoring end, but this is, well, as one Brian Taylor would say, danger, danger, danger already for the Wickers. As up we go in the middle. It'll be Dwell in ruck up against Hugh Bailey. Dwell did really well, followed up his own work. Didn't go anywhere though. Good tackle applied there by Bailey as he'll go again in ruck. Both of them will. Bailey just out-muscled Dwell. Got it down and the handball away there from Contraneo. Was Downey taken high? He was. Another foray forward for Downey. He had a man screaming for it on the far side. Centre wing ignores him. Instead goes inside 50. Dropped the mark there, did Hurst. But Rogers is able to pounce. Handballed it to thin air. He might have picked up his own ball. He didn't. Hurst manages to help him clear the defensive lines. And Best onto his left. Goes down the line. Well spoiled there by Jonah Lenton. And the ball goes out of bounds for a boundary throw in here, Blake.
This is where Berwick just need to settle. They've got it near their 450. They're on the wing at the moment down here at Bayswater. They just need to calm the nerves away. That's all they need to do is both ruckmen going at it here. Jewell gets a hit out there. Downey involved. We expect to see him this morning, that's for sure. Good chain of handballs. Hell, it's just going to be a scrum here. They eventually get it out. Berwick with a good sign of handballs here. But Blackburn's pressure has just been elite as we see the massive finals sponsor wall here at Bayswater Oval. Geez, it's magnificent. Well done to the crew down here who do an amazing job behind the scenes in the Eastern Football Netball League. As Berwick try to get the ball going forward as they do. And again, Blackburn have got all the numbers going forward at this stage. So we've seen Harrison Eels. We've also seen Best from Berwick. So all the stars are starting to commence their pride into today's decider. And it looks like it's going to be another scrum, which is not ideal, but
not for these conditions.
Berwick get a strong kick there. That was by Pastris. And it's a good intercept mark taken there. And they look here, Carter. Carter, short kick. Great mark taken there. As the Burners look to go into attack. And it's going to be a spoiled. So it's going to be a throw in. It's going to be a throw in here on the wing of Bayswater.
It'll be thrown up as it is for the 19's. Dwell from behind. Got somewhat of a tap. The Burners are able to clear. Riley launches one inside 50. Hurst from the side couldn't take the mark on the ground. It was Lawson that was lurking. He might still get hands on this ball. Put in a really good effort. Ball would be taken out of bounds, as you might be able to see on your screens. The Noble Park boys coming in from the background. Of course, they're playing in the reserves grand final against Blackburn.
Did they catch the bus like last time?
I wonder if they did. I think they've got a bus going on as Blackburn win the hit out. Berwick man read that tap really well. Was he held without it? Emery, high. There's a high free kick though, and it might still go to Harvey Emery.
I think he was a premiership player last year.
It's Harrison Eels actually that gets the free kick.
Sorry. I thought it was Emery. So
I thought it was Emery too. It's Harrison Eels. This is a gettable goal.
Number 3 today, Josh.
This will be a really good start and shows just how valuable he'll be for Blackburn, having spent the last couple of weeks in the Coates Talent League with the Oakley Chargers. He's back for the Burners though. He comes in. Probably kick from just inside the 50-metre arc. Looks really good off the boot, drifting to the right and stays there. Blackburn 5-4-34. Berwick 1 straight 6. 18 minutes gone in this first quarter.
Yeah, so we're closing in on quarter time here down at Bayswater. And again, that little short kick going forward is as Old marks that. Short kick there. The Burners slowly drifting their full pressure early, but again, Clark gets a kick there. And they're just slowing things down early for the Wickers here. A short kick. Oh no, that's costly. That's a terrible kick there. That was by Sean Warren, who kicks it down inside the forward 50. Who's going to be out the back here? Blackburn have got the numbers early, and it's going to be a free kick. Mate, don't appeal for that, mate. He's been rewarded. Oh no. So Kobe Cook has absolutely milked that free kick. Kind of like Melbourne did last night. So here we go. It's Kobe Cook on a boundary side here. Can line up and kick the goal. A check side kick. And it's going to go through for behind. So it moves the score to Blackburn 5-5-35 to Berwick 1 straight 6. We've gone 19 and 20 seconds into this first quarter.
So 40 seconds left in this contest. As we wait for the ball, it'll be Blake Westra. He's yet to kick a goal this season. Imagine if he kicked one here. I can't imagine if he kicked a goal on grand final day. Now 20 seconds left in this contest as Westra will take this kick in, look to immediately play on.
Just need to go really slow here. They've got about 10 seconds to go.
Well, they've launched it down, and there it goes. I think the siren went the early crow, but nevertheless, it's Blackburn with a very, very, very fast start out here in the under 19.5 grand final. They lead 5-5-35. Berwick 1 straight 6. Harrison Eels with 2. Aaron Curran, Lachlan Warsam and Jack Brisbane with singles, whilst Lachlan Knowles the only goal kicker for Berwick. We're going to go to a break here. When we return, we the second quarter of action out here in the under 19.5 Premier Division grand final between Blackburn and Berwick.
Our great game come to life. Real fans respect the game. Make a pledge to keep the passion alive, but remember, any form of abuse is not welcome on our turf.
for those who have just joined us. Welcome to Bayswater Oval for Eastland Premier Grand Final Day here in the Eastern Football Netball League. First up, it's Blackburn taking on Berwick. Blackburn have a 5-1 lead. Blackburn 5-35. Leading Berwick 1 straight 6. Second quarter not too far away. But hey, plenty of action here to come. It's a beautiful day for it. So folks, enjoy the day here at Bayswater Oval, here on Eastland EFNL Premier Grand Final Day.
Welcome back to the under 19.5 grand final. We're just about to get underway in this second quarter. Blackburn 5-5-35 to Berwick 1 straight 6 at quarter time. A magnificent first quarter from the reigning premiers as the Red Jackets, while they get off the ground, then there is plenty of Red Jackets right in front of us out here at Bayswater Oval, Blake. There's plenty of Berwick supporters too. They're all parked behind, or plenty parked behind the Mountain Highway end of the ground. It'll be interesting to see if the Wickers can respond from what was an electric start from the Burners. Is just about to get set here, and we'll get Blake Tennant to get us underway in this second quarter of the under 19.5 grand final.
Yes, here we go. So both ruckmen going at it here. Berwick get the clearance, which they've been hoping for this whole day. Out the back here, it's going to be out the back. Snap around the corner, no, couldn't get there. That's a great tackle. That's a goal-saving tackle there from Blackburn, and it's going to be a Berwick free kick, I think. Blackburn player wanted to go Blackburn's way, but handballs the ball. Not a great kick there. That is terrible. Son, what are you doing, Bergman, mate? Come on.
It's last touch rule as well, which is worse. That's so unlucky for Mitch Ferguson, who had all the space in the world, Blake.
Indeed. As Eels, the man who we've been talking about heavily today, gets a big, strong kick away. Berwick, again, got all the numbers forward, early stages on here. And was trying to keep it in there again for Blackburn. So we're just going in a minute now. And of course, it's going to be a throw up on near the Berwick dungeon here. And it's going to be a ball up again. So a lot of stoppages early, which is good, what you want to see. But the game sort of opened up in Blackburn's favour, of course. But the scoring end has been where Berwick will be kicking today. So Eels, the man who have been heavily talking about coming in today.
He was the best. I'd say he'd be right up there in the best in that first quarter. But
yeah, Brisbane's been elite. So
yeah. As they get the clearance here, Berwick shrugged off the ball. There was Bergman by Lenny Hickey, and
I know
it gives you a bit of how's your father. Right there, it'll still be a Blackburn free kick. Sean Warren likes to go short. There is Sean Warren, in fact. That's taken the mark. Handball receive option. On the runway is the Blackburn man. The flight from behind. That is a terrific mark there from Patrick Downey, who immediately plays on. Got a one-on-one inside 50. Just couldn't outmuscle his opponent. Eels on the ground. Was wrapped up. Blackburn will still get another chance. It's Kobe Cook. They've got a handball away to Eels. Andrew applied the tackle, and we'll get a ball up here. But what a mark there from Patrick Downey, flying in from the side.
Well, he's been in the best for Blackburn 8 times, so
he's been consistent all year. He's taking it out of ruck. There was Roach. Nice chain of handballs from the Burners, and getting the shot on goal there is Downey. It's drifting back, not enough. 5-goal lead for the Burners, 5-6-36. Berwick, 1 straight 6. 2 minutes and 45 seconds played here in this second quarter.
Yeah, so it's going to be a Berwick kick in early here of this second quarter, early stages, of course. And they want to slow it down here, Berwick. They do that. And a short kick there on the outer side wing down here at Bayswater Oval. They play on immediately, but that's not a great kick again. It's intercepted. That was by Hickey. Hickey, a short kick now. Again, Blackburn slowing things down, which they can do at this stage. They lead by 30 points. A short kick, intercepted here. Can the Wickers get out from this? And it's going to be a ball up on the wing here of Bayswater Oval. So he gets a spoil there early for the Wickers now. A big kick here, another clearance for them, which they need to at this stage. A short kick inboard. Again, the Wickers, they've got all the numbers here, but they're just not using the spread of Bayswater Oval yet again. And it's going to be a ball up. Josh, they're just not using the oval of Bayswater. It's a massive oval, but they're just not getting numbers forward here, Josh.
Blackburn's pressure has been elite, but they're just not applying the switch, which they might need to do. It's Blackburn that's pushing further forward, though. 2-on-1 in favour of the Wickers. The Burners still get a kick inside 50. Hurst was wrapped up, managed to get a handball away to Riak Andrew. Kick was smothered, and Blackburn have another chance. Out of here is Patrick Downey, who's going to stream into an open goal and miss.
That's 2 misses.
That's 2 gettable chances for Patrick Downey and 2 early misses in this quarter. 5-7-37, Blackburn to 1 straight 6. They could have buried Berwick early on in this second quarter, but they'll be able to clear. It was a dangerous kick, still found its target. That was Raiden Bergman, who's got a man on short, uses him. So just slowly building it up, Berwick, but not right there. As it goes out of bounds on the full. Pastras laid hands on it, but it was out of bounds, and Blackburn, another foray forward. This is a very dangerous start for the Wickers here. As short they go, dropped mark, still picks up the crumbs. Rogers goes in deep inside 50, out the back. Lachlan Wilson, play on, says the umpire. He's calling it back. He's paid the goal. So he called it back, then he paid advantage, and Blackburn end up with a goal. Lachlan Wilson second, Blackburn 6, 6-7-43. Berwick 1 straight 6, 5.5 minutes played here in this second quarter.
Very interesting there. He marked the ball, he dropped it, and just a step around the corner.
Just move it right along. Talk about a comedy of errors.
I don't know what the Blackburn coach was on about there. As we've seen on our screen there.
I don't understand that either.
Yeah, he's just letting him know about it. I just don't know why.
Should be happy.
I don't know,
They're
right?
up by,
Anyway.
They're up by 37 points. Why would you be angry?
So play gets moving forward early. And it's a good strain of handballs there early. Stuff around the corner. Won't be far. It'll be not 15, definitely. Blackburn again, good. All the numbers going forward and they're pushing forward early. Great tackle there. And that was a good tackle there by Connor Riley there. That was Connor. Umpire froze the ball up. 2 rucks going out here. Good kick there. That was by Bess, who has been the best 11 times, as I've said numerous of times. And it's a hold going to Berwick.
Here we go.
It's a hold, and it's going to go to Canning. So Harrison Canning from Berwick here. He's kicked 24 goals this year for Berwick. So Canning line up and kick Berwick's second because they need this urgently. Do the Wickers here. So lines up. Taking deep breaths in as he approaches this kick. Hopefully can go for a goal here. He lines up. And it's drifting to the right. And that moves the score to Berwick 1-1-7 to Blackburn 6-7-43. We're 7 and a bit minutes gone into this second quarter.
So gettable chance again. The first miss for Berwick, but still a big missed opportunity. They've had 2 gettable chances early on. They haven't taken advantage as Blackburn take this free kick. There's a man calling for it in the middle of the ground. Just goes to the far side, but there's a big pack. Berwick have the numbers on the ground, but Blackburn do well to wrap it up, and that was Aaron Curran working up the ground. The talented, the elusive leading goal kicker for the Burners as the ball is tossed back up. They'll get another clearance here. Handball away there did really well, did Joel Carter, and Blackburn are on the runway. Reading that ball well though, Cooper Clark. Get a boundary throw in here right in front of the EFNL ribbon, or one of the EFNL ribbons out here with all the sponsors on. As Berwick win the hit out, but it's Contra Neo with the clearance. Taking the mark there, Harrison Eels, who kicked the 2 goals in that first quarter, immediately wheels onto his right, gets it into a very dangerous spot. And the strong hands there from James Roach, who go back here from pretty much directly in front and should, I'm not gonna go the early crow, he should kick the Burners 7th of this contest and make it a 7-goal margin. He's kicked the 15 goals this season as James Roach. And the staff have done a terrific job up forward as the big target comes in now with a quick approach from directly in front, 30 metres out.
You jinxed him.
Yeah, I jinxed him. Berwick 6-8-44. Berwick 1-1-7 after 9.5 minutes here.
I think you said Berwick twice there, Josh. Anyway, as play continues, a short kick there. Big strong kick on the outer side wing there. It's going to be a free kick going to Berwick as they try to slow things down there. A short kick inboard. And again, Berwick trying to get out on the attack, and it's going to be a ball up. So we've got about 10 minutes in now to this Premier Grand Final. Jewel gets a hit out. Strong kick inboard for Blackburn. Going forward here. Walsham there, gets a bump there. And a good kick there. That was by Clark, Cooper Clark that was. And again, Blackburn, the player just didn't know what to do. It's the young fella there, Ashcroft, kicks the ball to, that was Curran, who's kicked 31 goals this year for Blackburn. 1-on-1 inside the 450. Spoil there. Andrew involved. And it's going to be a ball up there.
He's done well, Riak Andrew, in defence, hasn't he?
He has. So, he's done a good start there early. So as Blackburn get on the attack, handball, snap around the corner, smothered. Again, Blackburn got all the numbers here, but the ball is going to soccer away. Big strong tackle. And that's going to be a sling? No sling tackle, just The ump's like, fair tackle, play on. And he'll ball up here on the 50 arc here down at Bayswater Oval. Good hit out there, that was by Bailey. And it's going to be a tackle again. The tackling pressure from both sides is definitely lifted in this quarter. So
especially Blackburn. They've continued to apply strong pressure, haven't they, Blake?
they have indeed. As Dewar again gets the hit out, and it's going to be a ball up. So new ruckman for Blackburn and Berwick. You probably saw in the first quarter, but Bailey and Jewell will be up in the ruck here. That was pretty much holding the ball, but the umpire didn't see that one. Blackburn got all the numbers, and the kick off the ground, it's going to go through for a behind. So that means the score to Blackburn 6-9-45 to Berwick 1-1-7. We're 12 minutes in to this second quarter.
So not converting their chances this time around in this quarter. 1 goal 4 they've kicked. Berwick have just kicked the one behind, so they're still locking in their attacking half as they go out to this far side, do the wickers. They've got Pastras there on the ground, got a handball away, and all on his own there is Preston. Handball was errant, and Berwick and Blackburn are able to clear, but the wickers will still get this free kick out on the far side out here at Bayswater Oval to be Cooper Clark. That receives it. He started to get into this contest in the second quarter after a pretty quiet opening quarter in defence in the first, as he goes backwards. It's Blake Westra. He's caught in the back pocket. Got an option on short. Is it a Berwick free kick? No, it's a Blackburn free kick, and it is going to Jack Ashcroft. Immediately launches inside 50. Berwick got the spoil in. Will they be able to run onto this? They won't. Doing really well there was Kobe Cook. Inside 50 to James Roach.
He's definitely lifted this quarter.
Oh, he is lifted. They're starting to go to him at Blackburn. That was a great kick there by Kobe Cook. And James Roach, he has a chance to make up for that miss from before. He's kicked 15 goals this season. One of many, many threats in this Blackburn forward line, as they could take a massive 44-point advantage if this goal does go through from Roach. Not going to try to put the Moz on him though. He comes in, it's drifting to the right and misses. So 6-10-46 Blackburn, Berwick 1-1-7. Again, another gettable chance for Roach, and he's missed.
Indeed, so this is going to be Westra. That's Blake. A strong kick inboard here. But again, it's just been all Blackburn. As Roach, the man we've been talking about, takes it out of bounds. And it'll be a ball up, of course, for the last touch.
Just touching on Blake, Blake Westra, if it does come down to the last couple of minutes, which at this rate it might not, he may come up clutch. We saw what Blake Acres did last night.
Come on, Josh. Don't want to talk too much about Carlton.
That's it. I'm done. Don't worry, listen.
So it's going to be a free kick. I think it was a reversal there. I think it was going to go to a Berwick player, but eventually I think something happened off ball. So it'll be a Blackburn kick. It's going to go to Patrick Downey. 8 times in the best for Blackburn this year. One of Blackburn's most consistent players this year. A strong kick in board, but it's intercepted. And that was by Bergman. Doesn't know who to kick to. He's just slung things down, thinking in his mind as he kicks it long down the line. That's a great kick. Here come the Wickers. They get a short kick here. 1-on-1 in the back line. Forward line for Berwick. Again, Blackburn. Well done, Blackburn. They get it out here with Eels. Eels a short kick in board. And again, the Wickers just rebounding here. A short kick, but it's only a red and black player. A short little kick there, but it gets smothered off there. And a great intercept mark taken there. That was by Warren. He plays on immediately. Intercept mark taken there. That was by Aaron Curran. Plays on and gets tackled a little bit, but eventually got a kick off the ground there. Bailey kicks it inside deep to Blackburn forward 50. Couldn't fly there. And that's high. Oh, come on. That's the second time this guy's done this. Kobe Cook.
He knows how to get a high free kick.
Jeez.
Future Joel Selwood, maybe?
Jack Ginnivan. So anyway, Kobe Cook, he's dived. He'll be a good swimmer. So he can line up. He's on a good angle here. He lines up. Kobe Cook can kick Blackburn's goal. Next goal here. Kick it's on its way, but it's going to drift to the right. So another behind for Blackburn, 6-11-47 to Berwick, 1-1-7. We're about 16 minutes into this second quarter, approaching halftime.
So they've kicked 2 goals, but they've kicked 6 behind. So they kicked 1 goal, 6 this quarter, Blackburn. That's not like there's something going on. There's a discussion and a free kick.
Going to Blackburn.
It might be Aaron Curran that receives this free kick.
Can someone tell me what's...
It might have been... Was it descent, maybe?
No,
he's going to kick from directly in front. Hell,
what for?
I'm not too sure.
What is going on here? Please, someone help me. What is going on?
I'll let you take...
The umpire has stopped play, and now Aaron Curran is lining up for a goal when there was a frou-frou behind. What is going on here? He's going to kick the goal anyway for some stupid reason. I don't know why. Please explain. Say that again if you don't mind. Boy, oh boy, wow, I honestly don't know what happened there. And our camera person, Megan,
I'm clueless as well. What the heck happened there?
What happened?
Anyway, Blackburn 17-52, Berwick 1-1-7. I take back my previous statement. They've kicked 2 goals, 5 now, Blackburn this quarter. As we go back up in the middle, duel up against Riley, and it's Blackburn with another clearance. Running onto this is Jack Brisbane, who's gotten a bit quiet this quarter. Goes out to the far side centre wing. Picking it up off the ground, Devers. Doesn't have to do too much. An umpire will ping the Blackburn man. There is a free kick going to Berwick as down the line into the middle of the ground. That's a very dangerous kick. It'll pay off. All got a handball away. His teammate couldn't control it, but will still pick it up. Luke Morrell out the back. Handballed it to himself in the end. Got a short kick, but again under so much pressure, and it doesn't go anywhere. Blackburn apply the tackle and will immediately reap the rewards. They're at half forward already. Roach, did he push out his opponent? He did. It'll be a free kick, Blake.
It was a downfield free kick for that goal there, if the listeners at home were watching.
As they go out to the far side. They're looking to move this ball quickly with a minute left in this quarter. As the good tackle applied there. That was by Nick Pastras, who was tackled again by Lenny Hickey. Berwick still advanced further forward. They'll get this free kick. It'll be Drew Marr who receives it. Just outside the 50-metre arc on this far side. Goes onto his left. Kick to a big pack of players. The fly. That was from Canning. And it's out the back and will be tossed back up. So one late chance for the Wickers to get a late goal here, Blake.
Yeah, so it was a downfield free kick for that last goal there. Apparently off ball something happened, so there you go.
As Berwick tried to get, they got the hit out, but they won't get a chance on goal because the half-time siren will go. And it's Blackburn, 45-point leaders, 7-10-52 to Berwick, 1-1-7. Only 2 goals that quarter, but still advancing further forward, Blake.
Yeah, so just the 2 goals to Aaron Curran with 2. Harris Neals has 2. Lockie Walsham has got 2. And Jack Brisbane has been an absolute star. And singles to Lockie Hollis for Berwick. We'll be back for more action after this.
the support of leagues and clubs are committed to keeping our game great, and we are strong in our stance that any form of abuse across football at all levels is not tolerated. Any form of abuse is not welcome on our turf. We are encouraging all spectators not to confuse their anger with passion. We're all here for the same reason, for the love of Australia's favourite game. We want supporters, parents and players to make a promise to be the best versions of themselves and to support the hard-working volunteers, coaches and umpires who make a great game come to life every week on local grounds across our great state. Real fans respect the game. Make a pledge to keep the passion alive, but remember, any form of abuse is not welcome on our turf.
Tough time here at Bayswater Oval. It's Eastland EFNL Premier Grand Final day, the first of 3 games. Between Blackburn and Berwick. We saw there 7-10. The Burners lead Berwick 1-7. Hey, plenty of action still to come today. The reserves grand final is next. Burners and Oval Park. And then of course the main event this afternoon. Vermont and Royal. Hey, what a glorious day it is for football. Hope you're enjoying it, folks. Hey, don't forget you can follow us on our social media channels. Search Eastland EFNL on Instagram and also the same name on Facebook. Subscribe to us on YouTube if you haven't already. And now sit back and enjoy the halftime break.
Welcome back to Bayswater Oval, Premium Division under 19.5 Grand Final, and we're just about to get set for the second half of action out here, and it looks like, Blake, the Burners, they're set for 3 consecutive under 19 premierships. They won in 2019 against Vermont, 2022 against Park Orchards, and they could win here against Berwick as they lead 17-52 to 1-1-7. Just a dominant first half. I think they'll want to press home their advantage.
Indeed, you know, they've started really well, Blackburn, which is incredible. You know, they've put their dominance early on the game. And I just want to do a quick one, Josh.
Yeah.
We don't really like talking about injuries and all that, but we've got to, because number 52 from Berwick, Joshua Bergman, he's just come off the ground and he's left the playing field. So I believe it was a dislocated shoulder, but praise to him and his family, and hope all is well and get better soon, mate, because we don't like seeing these sort of things on grand final day.
Yeah, it's just so unfortunate to see a man who's had a pretty decent season as well, Josh Bergman, to go down like that on the biggest occasion of them all. And yeah, you're right. We do wish him all the best, and hopefully it's a speedy recovery as well as we get set here for this under 19.5 grand final. We've got a big crowd coming already. It's continuing to build as we get later in this morning, as both teams are now in position. Plenty of fans right beneath us here in the pavilion out here at Bayswater Oval. Plenty of supporters going out on that far side now for, again, this massive day, this Premier Division Grand Final day. As well, it's going to be interesting to see what Berwick can do in this second half in their first ever EFNL Grand Final, as the main umpire holds the ball aloft. Blake Tennant to get us underway in the second half.
Yes, the two ruckmen going at it for both sides as we commence the third quarter in the 19.5 Premier Grand Final down here at Bayswater Oval. Both sides going in hard again. That was again by Harrison Eels, who's been everywhere so far. He's probably got 2 hands on his medal early for best on ground, you would say, in my eyes. And here comes Brisbane, another player, steps through one, and he gets smothered early. He just panicked there, Brisbane. He had a lot of time there. As Berwick now try to ease things back, but again, good strong kick there. That was by Carter. Carter kicks the ball inside. Who's going to fly? 1-on-1, that's a mark. No, it's not, as Andrew intercepts, plays on. Inside, deep inside the outside wing down here at Bayswater. Players get around this, but eventually now the ball will go out of bounds. Play down here for Berwick as well. They've already a man down, so you don't want another one if you're a Berwick supporter.
That would hurt. As we get the ball tossed back up, far side centre wing from behind. Riley with the tap. It's Berwick that win the clearance, although reading the handball well. Jarvis Salmon and Blackburn, once again, they're on the move, and they're already inside 50, out the back. It's going to be James Roach that streams into an open goal. And he's kicked that onto the mountain highway, has James Roach, letting out all his anger from the misses before. He has his first. It's Blackburn's 8. They're 8-10-58 to 1-1-7 after just over a minute and a half of play here. So already danger looming for the Wickers early on in this first half. The Burners getting on top, and well, I think it's safe to say they're pretty much home and host.
I think you say that really well there, Josh. Both of these sides crack it in hard, but unfortunately I think Blackburn have just got too much special players.
It's a surprise to see this big of a margin, just because the two times these two met, they've been reasonably close.
They have indeed. So as Blackburn get on the attack early, good handball there, that was by Salmon. And there's a short kick inboard there. Here come the Wickers, handball there strong, and again that was by Mayer. And it's through from behind. St. Mary's to score to Blackburn, 8-10-58 to Berwick, 1-2-8. We're about 2 minutes into this 19's grand final.
So it was a good effort there from Drew Marr on the runway. Just couldn't get it. He got enough connection, but just couldn't slotted home as out wide. Blackburn go. Berwick have the numbers on the ground. Handball over the top from Lucas, who's been pretty lively in the Berwick attacking half, but Blackburn have the composure to take their time and clear their defensive lines. The kick from Lenton found Downey. Rogers shrugged off one, couldn't shrug off a second. And umpire will pay a high free kick to Berwick as they look to immediately play on into the middle of Bayswater Oval. Taking the mark there. That was a really strong mark. He goes out wide. Drew Marr is all on his own. The kick was smothered though. Really good pressure from Blackburn once again. He might run onto his own ball, Marr. He'll get the handball received. He'll go to a dangerous spot where there's a couple of one-on-ones out the back. The shot on goal, the miraculous goal save. That is absolutely brilliant. I'm not too sure who that man is, but
he saved the goal.
He did.
That's a goal. Goalkeeper's glory there.
139 Berwick. Blackburn 18:58, 4 minutes into this third quarter.
One on there by Blackburn. Again, they just had so many special players.
Just those 1%ers, they've been able to do that so much better today, Blake.
They have. As a kick inside to Joel Carter. He's been one of Blackburn's best. As Roach again, he's been another good player for Blackburn as well. Inside, 2 against 1. Blackburn's got it here. That's Brisbane involved there. Good chain of handballs. Again, a nice little panic kick there, which they've been doing the Wickers today. A short kick there, that was by Ferguson. Ferguson to Andrew now, who's been terrific for Berwick now. A short inboard kick, that's got to be behind the ball. It's not though. They get a chain of handballs here. A short kick there. That was by Rogers. Who's going to fly eventually? Warsham now. The man has been everywhere. His head got taken off. But this time the umpire won't call that one because he did do a couple of the Blackburn players and Kobe Cook. As the umpire throws it up. Jewel going at it. Good handball there to Andrew. And great mark intercepted there. Can Berwick get back onto the attack here? A short kick here. They're going very short with their kicks at the moment. That wasn't a good kick. He dropped that. He dropped that again. That's twice he's dropped that. And eventually gets called. Oh, it's a holding. Holding the man, free kick. He plays on immediately. A short kick here for the Wickers. But again, it's all been Blackburn and a good strong tackle. That bloke ducked his head. The umpire's been really cautious of this quarter. A good pump there. Doesn't get rewarded there. And well done. This is good. Premier footy in the 19s. This is what we pay our entrance money for. And it's a free kick.
To Berwick.
To Berwick.
It's on the kitchen. Tensions are flaring, Blake.
Geez, Oscar Preston gets the free kick here. A short inboard kick there. And that's to Saunders. That's Braden. Plays on immediately. Deep inside the forward 50. Who's going to fly out the back here for Berwick? And they get a snap inside board kick there. Can now Berwick get the inside kick? They can to their forward line. Blackburn flies and the umpire's going to reward him. It's a free kick. So that is Quinton Parry now. So Parry now plays on immediately. A short inside kick on the outer side wing down here at Bayswater Oval. Blackburn have got all the plays and numbers around this footy. There's probably about 1, 2, 3, 4 to about Blackburn 5 in that contest there. So it's both ruckman going at it. Good little ruck tut there. The double hander, which we love to see there. Plays on immediately. Berwick now trying to slow things down. A handball there. That was again by Carter. Blackburn are out here if they can just get this going forward. A short kick inboard here. Blackburn look dangerous. A short inboard kick and it's through for a behind. Geez, every time they just go through the centre of Bayswater Oval here, they look very dangerous, and that moves the score to Blackburn 8-12-60 to Berwick 139.
There's a red and black tsunami there. Nevertheless, Berwick taking their time. Got a man on short in Luke Morell. He's parked right in front of his interchange bench. Oh, that's a very dangerous kick, and it's cut off. Carter dances onto his left. Will set sail for home from outside 50. Going to go out of bounds. Good effort there from Joel Carter.
Yeah, he's been excellent. You know, he's been...
I reckon he's been their best on, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, I think Brisbane, and I think if you want to look at Eels, he's been having a good game as well.
He's had a good game. So we've got a bit of debate going on for who will get best on ground already. As inside 50, Blackburn go. Out the back, Berwick have the numbers. Hurst got the handball away to Bergman, who ran out of yardage. Get a boundary throw.
Why is he complaining, young fella? Mate, you're up by nearly...
maybe deliberate he was looking for.
61 points. Settle down, bud.
Ball toss back up. Duell got a decent leap. Followed up his own work. Couldn't completely control it. The shot out of thin air. Don't tell me it's gone through. It hasn't. Good effort. Just drifting to the right.
Can I just say, Josh, the crowd is definitely brewing at the moment down here at Bayswater Oval.
The beats are pumping. I know Brett Beston would love it. The beats are pumping down beneath us.
He'll be loving this. as Berwick look to get back onto the attack. Their short kicking and board for kickings hasn't been great today. It's Cooper Clark now. A short inside kick there. That was to Pearce. Pearce a short kick to Hill. Hill does a short kick there, dangerous kick, and geez, he's been exceptional today, Andrew. He's been terrific.
One of Berwick's best, I reckon.
Oh, he has to be. A short kick inboard there. As he plays on, a short inboard kick and a great intercept mark taken there for Blackburn. They've done a lot of those intercepts early. So I think this is Harvey Emery. A short kick there and finds a player. This is my man for the best on ground medal, Harrison Eels. A short kick there. He'll definitely be in consideration for that medal.
He will be.
And it gets a kick ball there to Lenton. Blackburn slowly but surely getting their celebrations intact early.
Already party time for them.
Aussie Mayer has the ball. A short kick there. They're just teasing Berwick at the moment. Teasing is the word they're using. They are absolutely taking a mickey out of them right now. A short kick there, that was by Devers. Jeez, they're just... they are just taking this... they're taking... and it finally does, and an intercept mark taken. And a short kick on. No, this is not great. This is to Bergman. A short kick there. That's not a good kick. Jeez, I feel like Blackburn are just taking the absolute mickey out of Berwick.
We hate saying it, but it's remarkable what they're doing. They're going slow, and we're 11 minutes into this third quarter.
Indeed.
And they're up by 52 points. Ball toss back up. Berwick win a clearance as the ruck took it out of ruck. Out the back, Riley up against Hollis. Riley wins out. But Berwick will still get this ball forward. It's in the hands of Braden Bowden, who we haven't really seen all day. Inside 50, he goes. Canning. Is there a free kick? There is. And it is going to go in the direction of Harrison Canning. So here's a good opportunity for Berwick to kick their second goal of this contest. They haven't kicked a goal since half-time. Oh, not half-time, since the first quarter.
So Canning.
Good opportunity, and I think this will be on his preferred side, as he's kicked the 24 goals this season, has Harrison Canning. Looks like he is setting up on his left as he comes in. And a bit of a slow build-up initially. Man on the mark trying to distract him. In fact, he's going to go on his right. Looks decent off the boot. Nearly went the early crow.
You've been doing that a lot today, Josh.
Oh, it's gone through.
Oh, what?
It has gone through. I have been doing that a lot recently, but I had every right to in this case.
Look at him here. He calls behind. Ready? Look at that.
He did call behind.
He called it behind.
The goal umpire called it behind, but I think the field umpire might have overturned it. So Berwick 2-3-15. Blackburn 9-13-67. What is going on with so many confusing umpiring decisions today?
It's okay, Josh. I think they're just, it's the morning. It's the morning kill, Josh. as they play on now. Berwick get a good chain of handballs here. And it's going to be a ball up here. Don't we just love a bit of controversy down here at Bayswater Oval?
We love it.
On Premier Grand Final day too. So it's both rucks going at it. A kicking board there. Berwick have got all the numbers going forward here. Bergman involved. This man has been exceptional early here. Blackburn got all the numbers here. They can go back and wind the clock back. Warsham, snap around the corner! And it's still in play.
It was nearly set up.
Yeah,
it was nearly set up for Emery, but...
And, yep. So anyway, no score there. Excuse my enthusiasm there.
No, that's fair enough. It was a good effort.
A short inboard kick there. He's going to fly. A chain of handball there. Here come the Wickers. They get a short kick here. If this sits, it can be well done here. They're doing okay. They're playing better now. Two plays, evades one, evades two. Couldn't get off the second one, but he follows up with a kick. Big kick there. That was by Cunning. Kicked the last goal. And a mark. That's to Woodward.
He hasn't been cited today,
Woodward,
Sam.
sorry. Oh,
Woodward.
Yeah.
He hasn't been cited today, Sam Woodward.
35 goals, leading goal kicker for the whole competition in Premier 19's in the Eastern Football Netball League.
I hate to say it, this is probably his first touch. And he could get his first goal. He hasn't...
Yeah, I haven't seen him.
I haven't seen him at all. Whoever's done the job on Sam Woodward has done a terrific league.
So he's kicked 35 goals this year, Sam Woodward. He can line up now and kick their third goal of the day for Berwick. He's on a bit of an angle here. It's going to be very tough. Kick, it's on its way, and it's going to be a point. There you go.
There we go. We got a point. We got a point.
We got there, Josh.
Berwick 2.
So that moves the score down to Blackburn 8-13-61 to Berwick 2-4-16. 15 minutes gone into this third quarter.
So it'll be Jarvis Salmon that takes this kick in. Hasn't had to do too much. The Oakley Chargers listed man today, that, as has most of the Blackburn defence, they've still done their job well. As he goes out wide. Finds Sean Warren just outside still inside his defensive 50. Another short chipping option. It's a very dangerous kick. Teammate couldn't mark it. Bursting his way through was the Berwick ruckman, but nothing doing though for the Wickers as Blackburn. They're forced to go backwards. Good pressure applied by Berwick. We'll get a ball up here, right in front of where I'll be for the senior grand final. Down boundary side, and we cannot wait for that today as ball toss back up. Berwick with the clearance. Good mark taken there by Lachlan Hollis up against two Blackburn opponents. He's got a man calling for it right near the goal square. He's pushed up. There's a free kick. Is it going Berwick's way? It is. It's going to go to Braden Bowden. So the man who, I think out of this senior 19's lineup has the most senior.
He's kicked 13 goals this year, Josh.
And has played a bit of senior footy. I think it's 7 or 8 senior games this year for Berwick as he comes in from pretty much directly in front, or in fact directly in front, and he's missed.
Another point.
At least I didn't go the early crow there.
No, you didn't, Josh.
Berwick 2-5-17, Blackburn 8-13-61. 17 minutes played here in this third quarter, Blake.
Yes, we are to this third quarter, 17 minutes of play. Remember, there is time on as well, so we could be getting to the 21-minute mark, I reckon.
I reckon 22 minutes.
Yeah, around there. A short kick there.
Although, honestly, it wouldn't surprise me it'd be 21 minutes because there's only been, 2 goals and a couple of behinds. And
so Carter inboard kick here. Rogers. Handball around the ball. Plays around here, and it's going to be a ball up here. Plenty of people coming in today.
Already a Oval person in the background.
So we've got Naval Park and Blackburn to follow this, and then the big senior game between Vermont and Roeville there. But anyway, this game's still going on. Big, strong tackle. That was by Downey. He's been all right today.
And I'm hoping if this game is anything to go by, it could be very open, the next two contests, just because there's been plenty of contests, but it's been extremely open in these beautiful conditions out here at Bayswater Oval. As speaking of stoppage, we get another one here on the far side as up go the two ruckmen. Berwick man just took it out of ruck. His kick not 15. Tapping it forward there to react. Andrew did really well there. Did Canning and Andrew. Inside 50 he goes. All Blackburn. And it looks like it's Jack Brisbane that's been swung down back. His kick is not that great. Still finds his man in Quentin Parry. He plays on immediately. And it doesn't pay dividends. The intercept mark taken there by Harrison Canning, who's really stepped it up in this third quarter. He's got a man on short. He might have to use him now. Try to dance past his Blackburn opponent. Instead is forced to go backwards. The mark taken by Blake Westra goes through the middle of the ground. It's a very dangerous kick. It may still pay off. It does. Blackburn applying immense pressure. Will he be pinged? He will be. So giving away the free kick there, Oscar Preston, and another full-way forward for Blackburn. They're at the half-forward flank here on this broadcast side. Roach got past 3, inside 50 he goes. The mark taken there. A bit of house your father after that. Downfield free kick that'll go in the direction of Drumar.
Drumar. So Drumar has got the footy here. Short inboard kick here. Well, the big ruckman here. But again, Blackburn trying to create some space. That was Parry there. And it's going to be a bowl up here. So I don't know when to say it's party time, but I reckon the next goal could be party time for Blackburn. But let's see if the reserves can get it done too for them too.
They did it last year. Who's to say they won't do it this year, Blake?
Good Sean Chuckle there. Players thought he was holding the ball, but anyway. It's play on, continues here. Parry, and that's going to be a ball up. Right on the sponsors of the Premier Grand Final sign. Beautiful sponsors, of course. We've got Bendigo Bank and Eastland, of course. They do a terrific job for the league.
They do.
So they get the ball inside. Chain of handballs here for Berwick now. That's going to be out of bounds. Good pressure there. That was by Sam Rogers. So just a quick one. Blackburn have kicked 1 goal to Berwick, 1 as well. So 1 goal piece here in this third quarter. Well, a lot of behinds. Anyway.
Which means a lot of kick-ins.
Play on now. Chain of handballs here. It's going to be no free kick. It's going to Berwick. Yeah, is it?
No, I think it was going to Blackburn.
Anyway, that's 3-quarter time down here at Bayswater Oval. It is Berwick 2-5-17 to Blackburn 8-13-61. Josh, you want to go through the goal scorers for today's game?
So in that quarter, it was James Roach and Harrison Canning, the goal kickers. Roach now has 1, as does Canning alongside Lachlan Hollis for Berwick. Aaron Curran, Harrison Eels with 2 each alongside Lachlan Sam and Jack Brisbane with a single. Let's go to a break here. Bring in the final quarter of action shortly in this under 19.5 Premier Division Grand Final.
Keep the passion alive, but remember, any form of abuse is not welcome on our turf.
Welcome back to Bayswater Oval for the under 19.5 grand final. And it's Blackburn that looks set for a third consecutive under 19 premiership. They lead 8-13-61 to Berwick 2-5-17 as we're just about to get this final quarter underway out here at Bayswater Oval. And well, you asked if it was party time for Blackburn. I reckon after the first goal it could potentially be party time, Blake. So we're just about set here for this final quarter. Of course, don't forget to tune in next to the reserves grand final. Blackburn up against Noble Park. Blackburn looking to go back-to-back in the reserves premiership as it's Hugh Bailey that'll go up in ruck for them. Rick Andrew, I noticed that he played a bit of ruck as played a bit up the ground as well as Blake tended to get us underway in the final quarter.
Here we go. Fourth quarter proceedings. Here we go. So Blackburn and Berwick going at it here. Eels, my man for the medal, gets the first clearance inboard. That was a mark. It's played on immediately. Brisbane, son, what are you doing, son? You just panicked. Oh my God. Holding the ball, free kick there. That was to Brisbane. And now the Wickers. A short inboard kick now to Andrew. He's been superb as well. A strong handball there. Eels again, kicks it long, deep inside to the Blackburn 450, and it's going to go through for right behind. Moves the score to Blackburn. At this stage, it is Blackburn 8-14-63 to Berwick 2-5-17.
Behind in only the first minute of this quarter, and they're going to get another chance.
So 8-14-62, so.
The mark is taken there. I was thinking it was Joel Carter for a second there. It isn't. It's at the half-forward flank here on this far side. He's going back here. Bit ambitious, this shot on goal. There is a big pack forming right near the goal square. The main target as well is Jack Brisbane, who'll look to get his hands on this ball. Does set it up. Oh, decent fist of it. The fly from behind. No mark taken. On the ground. Touch through. Blackburn 8-15-63. Berwick 2-5-17. So two early shots inside the first minute and a half of this fourth quarter. And Berwick advance it forward, Blake.
They do indeed. A short kick there. That was the Berwick. An intercept mark taken here. Short inside kick there. That was to Summon. Long inside kick there, and it's intercepted mark there for Berwick now. I'm going to try look to end on a high because Blackburn looked very dangerous at this stage. So short inboard kick there. Plays on immediately. Balls around, circling around. Good handball there by Connor Riley. Short inboard kick there. Eels, my man to win the medal. Plays on.
He's slowly becoming my man to win the best on ground medal.
Gets a short handball now. That was to Emery. 6 times in the best for Blackburn this year. Ball's going to circle around. Roach. And here comes. It's party time! It's party time down here at Moreton Park. It might be there, but for now it's at Bayswater Oval.
Aaron Curran.
There it is. That's it. That's the dagger and the sealer. 9-15-69 to Berwick 2-5-17. Brilliant finish there, wasn't that, Josh?
It was spectacular from Aaron Curran, who now is closing in on Sam Woodward. 34 goals for the season. Woodward still stuck on 35. It has just been an absolutely dominant display, and I have a feeling the Burners are already partying. They're partying beneath us. I'm not too sure if that's the Noble or the Burners.
Both of them, Josh.
The reserves will definitely be partying as up we go in the middle once again. It's Berwick that win the clearance. Looks like a couple of changes in midfield for the Burners as Berwick win this clearance. And they get it inside 50 here. Wheels onto his left there. There's Mitch Ferguson to the far side forward pocket. Drop the mark there to Cooper Thomas. Applying the tackle there was Morel. And it results in a ball up here. Forward 50 stoppage for the Wickers. They might get a chance here through Hollis, but he was wrapped up. Umpire will call for it once again. As up we go. In the middle, inside, forward 50 for Berwick. Blackburn just have all the numbers. It could be on a bit of a red and black tsunami out here on the far side. As I say that, Brody Hill intercepts. Likes to go backwards. Finds his man in Kynan All. Inside 50, he goes. Drop the mark there. Andrew on the ground. Got the handball away. And there's a man open here. And that man is Sam Woodward. Misses to the right. Berwick 2-6-18. Blackburn 9-15-69. Just under 5 minutes played here in this final quarter. Blake Tennant.
Yes, indeed. As I said before, it could be party time. A short kick there to Salmon. He's barking instructions as the man he does. A short kick there, that was to Parry. Parry does a short kick in board there. It's going to go to Ashcroft. He plays on immediately. A short kick there. And here comes handball out the back. Oh, yes it is. Another goal for Blackburn. Roach kicks his second of the day. And it's well and truly party time down here at Bayswater Oval, but for tonight it will be at Moreton Park, and this is going to be incredible. Hopefully the reserves can get up too, because this will be a massive party down here at Moreton Park tonight if both sides can get up. 10-15-75 Blackburn to Berwick 2-6-18. We're about 6 minutes in to this last quarter.
He's had a really good second half, James Roach.
He
Provided
has.
a presence. He's another contender for the best on-ground medal, but I'm starting to slowly lean towards Eels just because he's really stepped it up in this final quarter, or continue to. As Berwick win another clearance, missed the boot there, did Pastras. It'll be Rogers that gets it out to Ashcroft. He's looked very lively in this final quarter. Got a man on short. Doesn't completely take control, but nevertheless, Blackburn are going to go deep inside 50. Eels chopping at the arms. And the free kick going to Jack Brisbane, who lit it up in the first quarter. He's somewhat quieted down. He still had a bit of an impact in the second and third quarter, but this is a golden opportunity for what would be his second goal of the contest, his first of the game since the opening quarter.
Yes, indeed.
As he tries to fix up his hair, it looks like. He'll kick from about a 45-degree angle, about 30 metres out. He comes in with a quick approach as he looks to continue. Party time for Blackburn. Doesn't. They move to 10-16-76, the Burners. Berwick 2-6-18. 7 minutes gone here in this final quarter.
Yes, indeed. As Berwick look to get on the attack here. It's all been Blackburn early at this stage. A short kick to Ashcroft. Oh no, sorry. That wasn't Ashcroft, that was Cook. Wonder if he'll dive there. Kicks it deep inside the forward 50. Plays on. Chain of handballs there. Handball there, that was by Westra. Intercepted there by Carter. He's looked lively as well. Strong inboard kick. Roach couldn't mark, and it will go through for a behind. So managed to score to 10-17-77 to Berwick 2-6-18.
As they load the barrel. Bring back the barrel, and the mark is taken in the middle of Bayswater Oval. They're looking to move this pill quickly. Other Wickers out to this broadcast side, half forward flank they are now. Tapping it forward and out of bounds from Jonah Lenton. Good pressure by Harrison Canning, but couldn't take advantage as the ball will be tossed back into play here, or balled up. And it looked like there was no Berwick ruckman. There is now. Getting the tap down though, Hugh Bailey. The Berwick ruckman wins the clearance. Pushed out of it there was Best. His Blackburn opponent was taken out of bounds by Best, and we'll get another boundary throw up as there's a decent contingent of Berwick supporters still here, which is great to see. They've come in their numbers, have the Wickers and the Burners, as the ruckman took it out of ruck, got the shot on goal. to the right. Berwick moved to 2-7-19. Blackburn 10-17, 77. 9 minutes gone here in this final quarter in the Premier Division under 19.5 grand final.
Yes, indeed. As the crowd is definitely lifting as we head into the reserves game here.
It looks like there's a bus out there as well. You might be able to see it in the background.
Could be for the Rover or Vermont boys, maybe. Or the Noble Park boys. They like taking a bus. They did it last year. As they play on immediately. Berwick trying to get inboard here. The handball there. And it's going to be a big strong tackle there. It's going to be a little bit of a scrummage here down here, but it looks like Berwick here trying to look onto the attack. A short kick here. That's going to go to Ferguson. He's going to back himself here.
Why not?
Why not? Exactly.
Nothing to lose.
Indeed. So Ferguson can kick Berwick's third goal of the day, but they've just been outrun today, Berwick. They've done the tough way. They played 4 long straight weeks of hard football, and Ferguson lines up. Kick, it's drifting to the left of your screen, and that's going to go through for a behind. That moves the score to Berwick 2-8-20 to Blackburn 10-17, 77. We're about 10 and a bit minutes in to this final quarter.
As they go out to this broadcast side, parked underneath this Cook. No free kick paid to him. He applies the tackle strongly there on Drew Marr, who wasn't going anywhere, and we'll get a boundary throw in here. So there's a bit going on. Bit how you do between a couple of the Berwick and Blackburn players as ball will be tossed back up. No ruck for Blackburn. There is now. He pushed out Samuel Duell. Berwick still in the clearance. They got a handball away, did Hurst. And inside 50, Drew Marr's gone. The mark taken. Mitch Ferguson with the strong hands. Looks to immediately play on. Got a couple of leads, a couple of one-on-ones. They now form a pack on the ground. Blackburn now have the numbers. They're wrapped up though. And we'll get a ball up. Deep inside Berwick's attacking 50. As I've just noticed a Cullen fan in the background.
Tough, Josh.
That's enough for me.
Mate.
As we get this ball tossed back up. Handball there from Contrineo. Found his teammate. Nice handball over the top there from Harry Evans. And Blackburn, they'll be able to potentially move further forward, although Duell was in the way there of Warsam. Was he held without it? He was. So Lachlan Warsam, as his teammate is down, will take this free kick, and there is 25. So a bit afterwards, and a free kick, and 25 for Blackburn's Lachlan Warsam, who's been very, very strong in this attacking half. Goes inside 50 immediately, and all on his lonesome. I think that's Kobe Cook, who could go back here. And this would be his first goal of this contest, and his 18th goal of the season. He's kicked the 2 behinds as Cook.
He'll probably need this goal.
He'll need this, and
yep.
I feel like, I don't know, I'm having a feeling that he could potentially do a bit of a celebration. As he comes in now, it's drifting to the right.
3 behinds.
Not a good day for Kobe Cook in front of the big sticks.
No.
He still had his moments.
Yeah.
But Blackburn 10-18-78 to Berwick 2-8-20. 13 minutes gone here in this final quarter. So Berwick, I think they'll be thankful that Blackburn haven't kicked awfully straight.
Yeah, it would have been 100 points almost.
Yeah.
As he plays on, a short kick. Intercept mark taken. Here come the Wickers going into the attack here. They're in attack mode. And it's going to be a ball up here. So, ball up here. Big rucks going at it. Good handball there. That was again by Riley. And looks like it's just going to be a ball up here. Pushing it back. It's going to go to Berwick. And that is Pastras. Long kick inside. Blackburn trying to get on it. That was Riley. intercepted there by Patrick Downey. 8 times to the best for Blackburn this year. A strong kicking board. And the umpire's called it there. That's going to go to Ma. So Ma loses his boot, if you don't mind. A short kick inside. Who's going to fly and get spoiled? Out there. St Mary's there, score now. Berwick, they've done okay, but still been overplayed here. Outplayed again by Blackburn. 2-9-21 to Blackburn. 10-17-70. Sorry, 10-20-78.
Yes, they might get another chance on goal here. They do, out of thin air. Mitch Ferguson.
Finally.
That's a good finish there. Had to get up and about for that.
Yeah.
Because he just literally took it out of thin air. We've got the replay on here. That's a brilliant finish from Mitch Ferguson. That's his 7th goal for the season. He's done really well up forward. Berwick 3-8-26. Blackburn 10-18-78. 15 minutes gone here.
Yeah.
So a shining light, that goal. Might have been somewhat of a dark day for the Wickers, but the experience in the grand final on the biggest stage of them all, it'll hold these players in good stead, Blake.
Indeed. So, 15 minutes left in this quarter. Sorry, 15 minutes in this quarter. Good spoil there in the ruck. Handball there. Inside now. A short kick there. Blackburn being solid all day today. It's their day, their moment, their win. In a couple minutes' time. And a big spoil there. It's going to go out.
And for some of these boys, they're going to go back to back.
Yes.
You know, for Lachlan Walsam, Joel Carter, James Roach, Sean Warren, Harvey Emery, the list goes on. And there's a couple of others as well that have been a part of premierships at the junior level. And I want to point out for Sam Rogers, now the number 11 for Blackburn, who hasn't had too many touches.
He's on now.
Here he is.
Yeah.
His family. Now, I've gotten this from a reliable source. His family. He had a younger brother that won a premiership last week, or 2 weeks ago, and he had a brother as well that also won a premiership, and now Sam Rogers will be able to add another under-19 premiership to the trophy cabinet. So,
jeez,
the Rogers family is pretty successful this year.
I think they will be. And that might go through. It is. Yep. I think he's going to single goal. It is. It was out of the back there. I couldn't tell who was that. But we'll see on the screens of the replay.
Might have just evaded all comers. I'm not too sure.
Who was it?
We're not too sure. Bit too distracted. Anyway, Blackburn, they're 11-18-84. Berwick 4-8-32. Anyway,
yeah.
There's plenty of others in this 19 side that are playing in this reserve from last year that are playing in this reserves game. As back into the middle we go. Berwick get another clearance. Inside 50 they go. Out the back. Bone-crunching tackle on Saunders. Get the ball up, but for some of these boys just rambling on. Harvey Emery, Mitch Williams, who's the captain. Harry Evans as well. They'll all be part of 2 under-19 premierships in the last 2 years. He's out as we get a ball up here. Again inside Berwick's attacking 50. They've done well in this second half to make a decent fifth of this contest as Andrew got the tap forward, but it's Blackburn. They get their hands on this ball. Andrew, was he illegally taken out of it? He wasn't. Umpire calls play on. Dance past one did Harrison Eels. He's definitely got my best on-ground vote as he goes inboard. Jarrah Salmon with the kick out to the far side centre wing. Plenty of players parked underneath this. It's Berwick.
That's gone.
Umpire will call holding the ball. And the free kick will be paid to Blackburn as they move further forward to the far side half-forward flank. And the intercept mark taken there, kind and all.
Plays on immediately. A short kick. And plays on immediately. Big fist there. Blackburn trying to get back on the attack here. A short kick there. And it's going to be a ball up. So we're closing in on full time here at Bayswater Oval. Ball up here. Plays on immediately here, Blackburn. They've been solid all day. Here they go again, Walsham. He's been electric all day. A short kick here. Bit of a hold there to Roach. Here's Eels. Eels back to Walsham. They've got plays everywhere, but Walsham, if you don't mind, he can kick his third of the day. And Blackburn, they're silent, but they won't be silent tonight because they are the premiers in the 19s. 11-18-84 to Berwick, 4-8-32. That is Walsham, his third goal of the day today.
He's done really well, Lachlan Walsham. He's been very, very lively as they're already celebrating down on the Blackburn bench.
Yep, back to back. Well,
back to back.
Yeah, wow.
In the last 3 full seasons, obviously we didn't have footy in 2020 and 2021, but it's technically back to back, which is a phenomenal effort. As here is Rogers. Another premiership to the trophy cabinet of the Rogers family. It's Berwick though that moved further forward. Reading it well there is Blackburn into the middle of the ground with a dangerous kick they go. Tried to shrug off his opponent, did Harry Evans. Will be pinged though. Advantage paid. Pastras. He's had a decent contest, been one of Berwick's best. Out wide he goes. Bowden got the spoil from behind, but the strong hands there from the captain, Mitch Williams. It would be fitting if he got the final touch. He probably won't now. He may still do so actually as he gets this ball back in his defensive pocket. The kick wasn't that great, and Tyler Lucas was a bit ginger after that. We'll get this shot on goal and cut it back to a 46-point game. It's been pretty entertaining this final quarter.
He's been electric, this guy, but
he just
hasn't had many opportunities as Berwick have had all day.
As Lucas comes in from pretty much the top of the goal square onto his left, and he has no problems.
That's a goal.
That's his first. Berwick, 5-8-38. Blackburn, 11-18-84. 21.5 minutes gone here in this final quarter. Blake Tennant.
Yep. So we're closing in on full time. As you can see on the Blackburn bench, they are ready to.
They're ready to explode.
To start their run to glory, glory to Blackburn, and they're about to start. Hopefully their reserves can get up too. So ball's up immediately now. They look really strong here, Blackburn. They've been a very competitive side. They kick the ball going inside. Intercept mark going to be taken, and it is as well. That's going to go to Riley. Connor Riley, that is. Siren! That's it! Blackburn are three-peaters. As you can tell, they won in 2019, they won in 2022, and now in 2023, they are one happy team at Blackburn today. And that is the score to Blackburn, 11-18-84, defeated Berwick 5-8-38.
And thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to tune in to the Reserves Grand Final between Blackburn and Noble Park.
And also the seniors following that. It's a big day on the EFNL calendar.
Full time here in the first game of Eastland EFNL Premier Grand Final Day. The game was between Blackburn and Berwick in the under 19.5 Premier Grand Final. Blackburn win convincingly 11-18-84. Defeating Berwick 5-8-38. Hey Burners fans, why don't you sing the song one more time? Presentation's still to go. Let's get down to the presentations to commence very shortly.
Welcome to the Eastland Premier Division Under 19.5 Grand Final presentations. Start by commiserations to the Berwick Football Club, first ever Grand Final in the Eastern Football Netball League. A great achievement. It was your day today, but I'm sure you will be back.
You're coming now.
And your premiers, once again, the Blackburn Football Club, defeating Berwick 11-18-84 to 5-8-38. We'll now welcome to the stage EFNL CEO Jai Bond to present the Blue Ribbon Medal. Blue Ribbon, a long-time partner of the league, have provided best on-ground medals for today's Grand Final. And the 2023 Blue Ribbon medalists from the Blackburn Football Club, number 7, Harry Eels. Jai will stay up on the stage to present the Premiership medals to the Blackburn Football Club, starting with number 1, Connor Riley. Number 3, Patrick Downey. Number 4, Quinton Parry. Number 5, Kobe Cook. Number 6, Aaron Curran. Number 7, the blue ribbon medalist, Harry Eels. Number 8, Joel Carter. Number 9, Hugh Bailey. Number 11, Sam Rogers. Number 12, Declan Riley. Number 13, James Roach. Number 14, Jonah Lenton. Number 15, Sean Warren. Number 16, Lenny Hickey. Number 17, Harvey Emery. Number 18, Jarvis Owen. Number 19, Dante Cotroneo. Number 25, Lockie Lawson. Number 26, Ben Ostermeyer. Number 28, Jack Brisbane. Number 29, Ash Davis. Number 31, Harry Evans. Number 51, Jack Ashcroft. Assistant coach, Gary Burley. Assistant coach, Brad Ostermeyer. Assistant coach, Scott Harvey. The runner, Gavin Williams. The team manager, Scott Carter. Please welcome to the stage the Premiership captain, number 20, Mitch Williams. And joining him on the stage, Premiership coach, Ash Brown.
Thanks, guys. It's a bit surreal at the moment that it's all just unfolded, but congratulations, Berwick. Not long in this competition, and you're clearly on the way. It's a credit to you all, so well done. To our club, started 10 months ago, 11 months ago, and through our 219 teams, we've played nearly 70 players, and every single one of them counts massively when you get to a pinnacle like this. So thank you to all the playing group, all my assistants. I reckon I'm the best assistant coach in the competition. These guys are just amazing with their time and their knowledge, and means the world to me. Scott, the team manager, the trainers, it's endless. The volunteers on Thursday nights doing meals, I could go on and on. You all mean the world to everyone at the club, and we really appreciate it. Let's celebrate.
Now Jai Bond to present the Premiership Cup to the Blackburn Football Club 2023 Premiers under 19.5.
Right in the box with the grin and Blackburn. Come what may you find you striving. Teamwork is the thing that counts. All for one and one for all. We are at Blackburn. We are the mighty fighting Burns. We're a happy team at Blackburn. We're the mighty fighting Burns. We love our club and we play to win. Right in the box with the grin at Blackburn. Come what may you find us striving. Teamwork is the thing that counts. All for one and one for all. We are at Blackburn. We are